Three. Hello, viewers. It's Sensei Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast on my segment called the Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm gonna speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to preach too hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And also, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain to adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain to adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, that means you got to watch this audio podcast recording. Now, with this everything else out the way, let's get into the final episode of Boonboomger. So basically, the episode picks off when it last off in the previous episode. The Rangers were about to take down was about to take down the Watch Phantom and Gwen West. But after 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 they figure out Watch Phantom is very weak and he can defend himself, and basically the Rangers figured like they had the upper hand to take down Watch Phantom. But Grand West, he's like, no, you guys ain't gonna take down my boss that easily. And basically they started to fight against Grand West. Grand West, who is Watch Phantom's right hand man and contrary. And basically it is not that easy even. So basically, Grandwich is a very powerful dude, and he's kicking ass with that umbrella of his. Meanwhile, we see the director of the ISA head back to the headquarters, along with Agent Miami, and basically they were stopped. They was meted by Agent Salva, and Agent Salva is like, you're under arrest colluding with aliens to take over the world. And basically, like, what? And like, and the director was like, you have no proof. Turns out she has a boom changer. Now she didn't transform. Turns out this boom changer has the recordings or the meetings that the director had with the or the. Turns out that this boom changer has all the recordings or the meetings that the director had with Wide Phantom and broadcasted throughout the city. And basically, like, we got the proof. You like, I got the proof that I need to lock you up and take you and Agent Miami in custody. And basically, they're fine. Fine. Fine, like, fine. Fine. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go peacefully, but still, I did what I look. I did what I did really to better the earth and whatnot. But I'm not sorry for that. So basically, mm, maybe you're a good choice to take over my job. And basically, basically the director of the RSA got locked up along with Agent Miami. So anyway, meanwhile, the Rangers were for so basically, the Rangers were outside fighting Grand West. We see the Hockey and Trio, show up on the scene, and it turns out that the trades can use his staff to broadcast the fight live. So basically, the trade staff is also can broadcast the Rangers fight against Grand West throughout the city, and basically, so that's what everybody throughout the city was watching the fight against the Blue Rangers versus Grand West, and basically all the kids start to cheer on in hopes that the Rangers win and whatnot, and so basically the kids that was with Officer Joe and the Hot Trio started to cheer on the Blue Rangers, and basically a lot of people started to join in. All of a sudden, this purple glow started appeared when the kids started to cheer on the Blue Rangers, and basically we go to the garage. We see McCoy's necklace, Princess McCoy's necklace, and Boom Boom's chest, but that orb that they put in to try to bring him back to life started to glow. This purplish glow. So anyway, So anyway, so far the Rangers were so basically the Rangers were holding their own against Grand West. Sakamo did showed up on the scene and basically tried, gave the Rangers an assist against against Grand West, and basically and that's where Shino was like, I believe me and my friends are doing the right thing. You doing the right thing. I have faith in my friends. I have faith in my friends and whatnot, etc., etc., etc. Etc., etc. And basically working together as a team, they activated the championship custom crank up finish, and basically, Boo did the crank up championship finish on Gordon West, and Gordon West started to have a flashback when he met Raj Fento on some planet somewhere, and basically, he said, I'll ever be I ever swear my loyalty to you, Raj Phantom, and basically, in his last in his last moment, he managed to seem like he managed to put his umbrella to the ground, and basically, when he exploded, his umbrella started to. When Grand exploded, turns out the umbrella was started to absorb some gasoline energy, and basically that's when White Spectre showed up and basically took all the gasoline energy that Gwen was but absorb and store his powers. So basically, the Rangers took out White Spectre's monkey. Without the monkey, without White Spectre's monkey, he couldn't absorb any more gasoline energy. So basically, Grand Rex used it used the last of his power to activate his umbrella to absorb some gasoline energy and to give it to Wise Phantom. Wise Phantom, and basically, Wise Phantom was supercharged again, and basically he managed to kick the shit out of the Rangers and force them to do more. And basically, things are not anybody who's watching this fight, it's like things things are not going very good for the Blue Rangers. So basically, each of the Blue Rangers, within the reason why they wanted why they're fighting against him, and fighting against him and whatnot. Each of them start to stand up and give their reasons, why they're fighting against you and whatnot. And basically, why Splinter was like, you know what, screw this. I understand what you guys are trying to do, but it's time to finish you guys off. And basically, out of nowhere, Boom Boom shows up and block White Spencer's attack, and White Spencer said, "No way, I killed you myself." And basically, Boom Boom explains that all the people's cheers and hopes activate the order to bring me back to life. So basically, all the cheers from the people and their hopes you know, acting, the orb needed positive cheers and hopes to bring me back to life. So basically, this is why I'm here. Get to the people with positive cheers and hope, which able to activate the orb to bring me back to life. And basically, so basically, everybody was happy to see Boom Boom was alive again, and Gijo came, and basically, and that's when the Rangers morphed up, did the Hammerless morphed up roll call, and basically all the positive cheers from the people and hopes gave each of the Rangers a power up boost, and basically the Rangers and Diesel channeled that power into Tire and Boom Boom, and basically they managed to defeat Watch Phantom, but they didn't destroy him, and basically they managed to defeat Watch Phantom, but they didn't destroy him, and basically Watch Phantom was like, oh, like I think because of the power of the attack, he probably they meant to empty all his gasoline industry from his body based off the power of the attack. So basically, like why Spencer say, "Wait, why didn't you finish me off?" And basically, like we want to get you the opportunity to make things right. Let or let all the planets that you come to go free, and and let Gilbert's father out of jail, etc. etc. Give him a opportunity to make good in his defeat. But White Feather says, like so basically, Vice President said, "Oh, like he starts to laugh, like well, I made my choice. I made my choice in my life what direction I want to go. So basically, I can't change my direction what I chose in my life. So basically, Watch Spencer said that either way, I can't really do anything because I made my choice. So basically, I have to deal with the outcome, the outcome of my choice direction that I took in life. So basically, in his last moments, you know, Mark put the put on his hat, and basically he turned into dust in his hat for Ray, and basically Watch Spencer was dead. So basically, Watch Spencer turned into dust and his hat for Ray. Anyway, then we cut to some months later. Everything was okay now. The Hashi everybody, Nano, and the director of and the former director of the ISA are in jail and whatnot for playing a part in that whole invasion with the Hockey 80s and whatnot. Everything, seems like the Boom Rangers were back to normal and whatnot, but they was about to head to space to go into the Grand Prix race, the big Grand Prix race. Anyway, so basically we see Ty Hooker to Nano, and he said that like Nano said to Ty, like well, I admit that ever since when I met the hockey Indians, I became greedy and whatnot. So basically, like it was my fault. Like I just set the consequences of my actions with the hockey Indians. So basically, Tyler was like, okay, I won't be coming to see you for a while because I'm going to the Grand Prix race in space. So along with the other Rangers. So anyway, we see Minnow at her job at the restaurant talking to Sakamo, and telling her that Sakamo is not going to the Grand Prix race with the rest of the Rangers. So basically, like he wanted to stay on Earth. He wanted to stay on Earth to catch up with his friends, catch up with his friends and whatnot. And basically, like he was like he told Diesel that Diesel, you can go with them, like he wanted Diesel to go with them to outer space and whatnot. So anyway, so basically Diesel's like, "Oh, are you sure about that, Sakura?" And Sakura says, "Sure, I'll be all right on Earth." And basically, like Diesel was like, "Okay." As for Agent Saba is now the head director of the ISA, and basically turns out that the proof that she got to take down the director and Nano was all given to Agent Miami. Turns out that Agent Miami was working with Agent Saba this whole time to take down the director, and Nano. And basically now Agent Saba is now the head. So basically now Agent Thomas is the new director of the ISA, and basically and Agent Miami is her right hand person, right hand woman and whatnot at the ISA. Anyway, the Boom Rangers. So basically, the Boom Boom. Oh, so basically, we go. So basically, we go to the Boom Boom's headquarters, and they was getting ready to go to outer space for the big Grand Prix race and whatnot. So basically, they said goodbye to. So basically, Agent Miami wished them a safe trip and whatnot. So basically, Agent Miami and Sakamo wished them a safe trip and whatnot to go out of space. Basically, they took all the boom cars into outer space. I mean, all the boom cars was taken to outer space and whatnot. And basically, Sakamo and Agent Miami watched the Rangers took off to outer space. As for the Hockey Trio, well, Agent, turns out the Hockey and Trio went to go find their own place to enter the space highway to find their own planet to call their own and basically find their own way to live their lives without being bad guys and whatnot. So basically, the ICA helped them with a boom boom killer robo. Well, gave them a boom boom killer robo, and basically they left Earth and went there find a way in the space highway to to do good and whatnot. So basically, Tata Yaya and Detroit, left Earth, want to be better, want to do better in life and be good people and whatnot, and they left Earth. Anyway, turns out that Diesel didn't with the Rangers. He decided to stay behind with Sakuma on Earth, and basically, Sakuma was happy that Diesel, even though he did was happy that Diesel is staying on Earth with him on Earth. Meanwhile, we see the Rangers was about to stop the big Grand Prix race, and basically Ty was at first, and basically the episode ended with the Rangers with all five Boom Rangers with the five main Boom Rangers along with Boom Boom about to stop the Grand Prix race, and basically the big Grand Prix race, and basically that's how this final episode ended on this note. So anyway, this was a this was an okay final episode of Boom Moonger. So basically, this was an okay good final ending of Boonger. So anyway, that's all I got to say. So anyway, what do you guys think about the final episode of Boom Boonger? Good, bad, or just nah, or just whatever. Anyway, sign off from 3 views. 1,